Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. You join us for this 2020 match between Essex and Punjab. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me in the commentary box is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy and the dashing David Gower.
Hi others, looking forward to this one. I had an opportunity earlier to get down and check out the conditions for the day. And looking at the pitch, it's been set up well for these players to show their skills. Personally, it might just favour having a bowl first though. Gorgeous clear weather and no threat of any rain.
Brilliant work there from David Gower. It's time for the toss. Let's join them pitch side to see who'll be batting first.
I can't see the logic in that choice. The bowlers would have been chomping at the bit to start things off. Instead, they'll have to watch the openers dodge some grenades.
Archer has the privilege of bowling with the new ball. The umpires have signalled that they're ready. Let's get this game underway.
Some adjustments to the field.
Archer has the ball in hand and will get us underway. Hopefully there'll be some swing and bounce with this new ball early on. Ready for the first ball here in the commentary box. What should be an enthralling contest between these two teams. Edged, unplayable. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. Super piece of timing.
It was just a little bit too full and it was beautifully timed.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Edge, there's no one there. Could go down to the boundary.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? Absolutely nailed it.
Saw it from the moment it left the hand, latched onto it and given the full treatment.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Solid defence, very compact. End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, confidence is high out in the middle. The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board. Morris into the attack now from the clubhouse end. Shouldered arms, a horrible piece of batting.
It's the wicket they so desperately wanted. They've removed a real threat before they could get going.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
Wide.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Wide.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep.
Right off the middle of the bat.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yep.
Brilliant shot, that.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Over. Punjab are 1 for 26. Archer from the scoreboard end. Nicely played.
Well, that was just textbook. Gets under it and with enough power lifts that ball over the top and it just keeps going.
Brook, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Yep.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
They're fast between the wickets. Good fielding keeps it close though. No interest in that one from the batter. Archer will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time. Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Pads that away.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot ball. Good work by the keeper. That wasn't the easiest of collects and saved some certain runs.
Punjab weren't given much of an opportunity. A very tidy over. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected. Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it. You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper. No interest in that one from the batter. Morris will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time.
Bold! Disturbs the furniture.
A trudge back to the pavilion, a disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Morgan won't have the pressure of facing up just yet. The nerves will be rattling a bit while they're at the non-striker's end. Got right in behind it. Good batting, get an opportunity to score and take it. A couple on offer here.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Misses everything.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
The end of a tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be easy out there at the moment. Good pressure building. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Nice solid defensive shot.
Right on top of the spin. Keeps it out well.
Good bowling.
Just slowing things down. Nothing too risky on that delivery. Just keeping the bowler honest.
Well bowled.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot ball.
Oh, that's a spot.
A bit of a change-up in the field now. Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Yes, timed that perfectly.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
We've reached the end of the fielding restrictions. There'll be changes to the field, I imagine. 5 fielders now allowed outside the circle.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Hasaranga, the spinner, coming into the attack.
Yep.
Runs it off the face of the bat, almost behind point. Plenty of chasing to pull this one back.
That ball was just an invitation that was accepted by return of post. Hasaranga will be disappointed with that delivery.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. That's right off the meat of the bat.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Wonderful batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure on the bowler to respond.
A few moves made in the field.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, a roundabout off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yep.
There'll be one run here for them.
Yes. Good bowling.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
Yeah.
Can't bowl there. Too full and helped on its way.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you've just got to accept it and move on.
A bit of a change up in the field now. That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
End of the over. 15 runs coming from it. Punjab are 2 for 62.
Yep.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4. Driven away nicely.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. Good bit of timing there.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot. Driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
It's been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. Runs coming very easily. Straight to the fielder.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single. End of the over. Punjab are 2 for 75. Holder coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here. Not a great shot in the end. Practices the shot again. Just need to keep their head down now. Great work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive. Beautiful, slower delivery. Just hitting air on that. That was just too good.
Yep.
Sterling will be frustrated with that shot. The ball was there to hit, but couldn't find the gap.
Yes.
That's a great catch. Needed a big stretch to prevent any runs.
Timed that brilliantly.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. Punjab are 2 for 83. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the clubhouse end. Beaten on the drive.
That's a great take. Needed a big stretch to prevent any runs.
Yep.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong. And it's going to take something special to break it up.
Absolutely nailed it.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Morgan didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6.
Thick edge.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yep.
Chance to run 2.
Keeper.
Just a little bit wide. Well picked up. And let the ball do all the work, really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Effortless. A gift, really. Floated it up there and dealt with.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Holder from the scoreboard end. Brilliant diving stop.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yes.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
And that brings up 50 runs for this batsman.
Really good innings to bring up the half-century. Impressive batting, and they'll want to push on from here.
There'll be runs here. That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
Decisive running might have gotten two. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Nicely played.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. Hasaranga back on now.
Coming on to bowl.
Some adjustments to the field.
Yeah.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Yeah.
This should be close.
Well, didn't push hard enough maybe between the wickets, and that prevented them getting back for two. Wise decision in the end not to take the fielder on.
Waiting. Yep.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
And that brings up 50 runs for this batsman.
Picks up 50 with that shot. A great way to start their innings. Now's the time to push on. That shot brings up 50. Raises the bat, and appreciation from the fans in the crowd.
Yep.
Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably a lot closer than they expected.
Yes.
Super piece of timing.
Clipped way off the pads. What a shot for four.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries. Jack's coming back into the attack.
For Essex.
Yep.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Edge. Amazing delivery. Out. Good catch.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
Yeah, yeah.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Edged it. Big shout. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. Misses everything.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
That's the over. Punjab are 3 for 132.
Catch it.
That's a long way up. Is there anyone there to catch it?
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Waiting. Yep.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Morgan shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Yep. Yeah, yeah.
Got right in behind it.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Right out of the middle.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
That's the end of a very good over. Good pressure being put on the batters.
Some adjustments to the field.
Yep. No.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Waiting.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Wait. Yeah, yeah. No, no.
Just misses. Must have only been millimetres from hitting leg.
Unable to get the scoreboard moving.
Yes.
There's a chance if this hits.
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
It was full, and good night. Hit it well to pick up 4.
End of the over. 6 runs coming from it. Punjab are 3 for 150. Mahmood is coming into the attack. We'll see the left armour from the clubhouse end. That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
It was a shorter ball, but seen really early, quickly onto the back foot and powered over the boundary for 6.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Caught. One of the easiest catches you'll see.
Back to the sheds, but a good contribution for the team today. It's been a nice knock.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength. Wow, that's missed the lot.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Poor shot. Really lucky.
A little late on that. No run scored.
Gone. Played all around it.
Starting to get really interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
6 runs added there. Punjab are 5 for 156. Hasaranga has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie down one end. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Right off the middle of the bat.
A brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake. Lovely bowling. Big appeal. Clipped neatly off the pads, should get 4.
A juicy delivery like that on leg stump isn't going to be missed by this batter. They just put it away.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Yep.
There'll be 1 run here for them.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Nice shot, runs possible.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Yep. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. Hasaranga has really kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards.
Some adjustments to the field.
Couldn't get it through the field.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Yep.
Short and wide. Did well to get some bat on that.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Yeah. No.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot ball.
Yep.
Lovely timing. Will this one go to the fence?
No point running for that one. That was 4 off the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
Mahmood shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now.
Yep.
Confident appeal. Could it be? It was full enough and shaping like it's going to hit. This is close.
I'm not hearing anything on this. That could be trouble. Oh, this could spell trouble. Certainly no issue with the line. De Grandholm has to go. Ends up being a wasted review.
It wasn't a great decision to start with. Not surprised to see the umpire's decision stand. With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
Captain's going to change things around in the field.
Strong appeal. I'm not sure they'll get any joy from the umpire.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you expect from someone of this skill level.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the scoreboard end. Sutherland from the scoreboard end.
Yeah, mate.
Keeper.
A couple on offer here.
bowling.
Timed that brilliantly.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Marsh didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think. Caught. Did very well to hang on. Not a lot of room so close to the boundary.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. Will have to wait, though, to face their first ball. Nice shot.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
An inexpensive over ends and a wicket coming from it. Mahmood having a day out here. Brilliant bowling so far. And just one more to get 5 in this innings. Mahmood to wrap up the innings. Final over in this innings.
Yeah.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Keeper.
Could that be out? Looks so.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Get the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
Doesn't want to bowl it there. Overpitched and helped to the boundary.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding. And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Yeah!
Strong appeal. Tough call either way. Might be worth risking a review if they're right.
How close is that? Could be the wicket. Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble. Clearly impact in line. Not much to argue there. And it's unfortunate in the end, but if you're the batter, you're still there.
Not the best decision to review that. The umpire has got it spot on.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Taken. A really good one too. We thought it might be a good pitch to bat on at the start of the day, and we were right. It was a long, hard slog from the bowlers, and now it's a big total to chase down. A couple of big partnerships will be required to get these runs. This is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase. pads away. Huge appeal. There'll be runs here. Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Essex get underway, easy as you like, with a single.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on, as they bring a bit of energy to the crease. That's mistimed. It's gone high. Should be gone. Big shout. Easy catch. Didn't have to move, really.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the ball. Gone, but not for many.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Archer, whose first task is getting themselves settled. Misses everything.
Archer shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it. Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot.
That's the over. Essex are 1 for 1. Evans, the right armer, is coming into the attack from the scoreboard end.
Yep.
Solid defence, very compact. Good shot, a beauty.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
Now there would have been a few hearts in mouths in the crowd, but somehow they managed to make their ground with the dive.
Great bowling.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it. Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected. Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
The end of a tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be easy out there at the moment. Good pressure building.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yes.
Edge. What a ball! Yeah! A nice catch taken in the slips.
That is a big wicket. You want to send key people back to the pavilion quickly. Excellent work.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
Yes.
Nice solid defensive shot.
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be. No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find the gap.
Nicely played.
That's just a textbook six. Timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. First step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
A reckless heave. This batter is usually a bit more elegant in their stroke play than this. Poor batting.
6 runs added in the over. Essex are 2 for 14. Wow, that's missed the lot.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yes.
Straight to the fielder. Bowler is confident on this one. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Catch it. Yes.
Caught. What a position to set there. A brilliant catch.
Just managed to clasp their hands around that one. Disappointment for the batter, joy for the bowler. Another wicket down, this one without scoring.
Yeah.
And again, see you later. 2 wickets on the trot.
Another one gone, the 4th wicket is in the bag. A bit of trouble if there was another to fall quickly. We've seen some very good bowling.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Holder will be looking to make a strong start to their innings. Got right in behind it. They'll get at least 1. Could be gone if only they had hit.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Gave them very little in that over. 1 run added. Essex are 4 for 15.
Yep. Great bowling. Wait.
Brilliant diving stop.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
Bowler!
That was strong running. They did think about the third, but I think in the end rightly held off.
Great bowling.
A good piece of bowling there. A little bit of pace off the delivery, and the batter is all at sea.
Yep.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Yep.
Right in the slot. Probably hit it too hard. Crunched it straight to the fielder.
Wait. Yep.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
That's the end of a very good over. Good pressure being put on the batters.
Gets back in time. A good decision against taking the risky second run.
Well bowled.
Timing just a little early on that occasion.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Yep.
Crying wolf is not the best approach. It'll just annoy the umpire.
Side against the second way too late. I think they would have been well short if they had continued on.
Yep.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. There'll be 1 run here for them, giving them absolutely nothing here at the moment. Another over gone and not much from it. The captain now has 3. More fielders to work with outside the circle. Parkinson on the clubhouse end.
Yep.
Nice shot, runs possible.
Yep.
A couple on offer here. Doesn't beat the infield.
Good spot there, making it difficult to get away.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Yep.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Yep.
Essex weren't given much of an opportunity. A very tidy over.
26.
Yep.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Well, the communication's not great between these two. There's a lot of hesitation in their calls. On that occasion, looking for a second. In the end, a good decision not to go through with it.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Keep up. Keep up.
You never really want to chance that arm going for a third. Did well there.
Yep. Yep.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep. Yes, bowler.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
Wait.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Good cricket all round, good delivery, timed well, but straight to the fielder.
Yep. Great bowling.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Evans has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Yep. Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Absolutely nailed it.
Avoided the fielders, one bounce and four. Fantastic shots.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Yep.
This could be out.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Beaten on the drive.
Bowling.
Parkinson with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Yep.
Strong appeal.
Wait.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Trouble. Complete mix-up between these two. Just avoided an embarrassing run-out.
9 runs added there. Essex are 4 for 41. The right armour is coming into the attack from the scoreboard end. Right in the slot, right where they like it. The ball races to the boundary.
This is where they can be so good because they were so quick to get back and onto this.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Yep.
Finds the edge.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. There'll be runs here.
Well bowled.
Negated the spin well then. Got nicely on top of the bounce.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. 7 runs added in that over. Essex are 4 for 48.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yep.
Edge, unplayable. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yep.
Decisive running might have gotten 2. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Misses everything.
Bowling. Yep. No!
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Yep.
End of the over. 7 off it. Essex are 4 for 55.
Yep.
Huge appeal.
Yep.
Probably should have gotten back for a second there. Need to push a bit harder on that first one.
confident appeal. Could it be? Morris is quick to review this. It'll be interesting to see the outcome of this.
Was there an edge? This could be trouble. Looking good so far. No issue with the bounce. Stays with the umpire's call. Is it hitting though? Morris has to go. Ends up being a wasted review.
Not the best decision to review that. The umpire has got it spot on.
On their way to the pavilion. Showed plenty throughout. Just couldn't get the job done and reach those three figures.
Yep.
That shot sees them get their innings started. That's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Nice solid defensive shot.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
End of the over. Essex are 5 for 59. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Deceived by the drift, beaten by the spin. It's as simple as that, really.
Yep.
Solid defence, very compact.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Yep. Keep it.
A direct hit and this could be gone. Big appeal.
Yep.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep. No.
5 runs in that over. Essex are 5 for 64.
Yep.
Straight to the fielder. Chance! Really? That's just wasting everyone's time.
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
Yes.
Drives and misses everything.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
No! Yep.
Nicked it.
Just threw the shot too early.
The end of a tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be easy out there at the moment. Good pressure building. Willans, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming into the attack from the clubhouse end. Going with spin now.
Coming on to ball.
Oh my, that's racing away.
Too much room given. He came onto the bat really well, and a beautiful shot. That just raced away.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
A bit of a change up in the field now.
Caught, gone.
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance, but they have to head back to the pavilion.
Mead is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on. Mead ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Gone! Another one goes. 2 wickets and 2 balls, and they're on a roll now.
Well, that is a disappointing end. No score. Threw the bat at it and ended up with a nice take. A batter of this quality shouldn't be doing that.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball.
Yep.
Another one. 8 wickets gone. We feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
Mahmood comes out to bat in a bit of form, but it'll be interesting to see how they go today.
Yes.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it. A few moves made in the field.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here. Just slowing things down. Nothing to risk on that delivery, just keeping the bowler honest.
Punjab found some good rhythm in that over. They'll want to maintain it going forwards. Ahmed from the scoreboard end. Gone! Gone! Not a great shot to start the over.
Another one goes off to the sheds. That's 9 down. Some good bowling finding this tail out. And it certainly feels like this is close to the finish.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Great shot. Placement exquisite.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Edge! What a ball!
Extremely comfortable win, just so brilliant on so many levels. You cannot compete with that level of skill shown. It was a masterclass.
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the game. Join us again real soon